The court accepts the existence of God every time a witness swears to tell the truth. I think it's about time they accept the existence of the devil.
Ooh, look at your background.
You know, it's scary because my apartment has to be super large for this to work out, and I watched the movie yesterday, so I'm very scared right now.
Ooh.
That's great.
How are you guys? It's so nice to see you and to talk to you. Again, I watched the movie yesterday, and it's so scary.
Good.
Patrick, let me start with you. In the movie, we see what ghost hunting is doing to Ed's health. And I was wondering, what does making horror movies does to you guys? Like emotionally, physically, mentally? Like, do you guys see shadows everywhere, monsters, or are you're not afraid of the dark anymore?
I don't think being afraid of the dark ever quite goes away. But that's more of just protection, you know. I would say, yeah, I think it depends on the day, to be quite honest with you. I mean, it's very easy to say we leave everything at work, but you know, there are certain scenes that stick with you a little longer. It's not usually the scary scenes. It's more like the creepy scenes or tough subject matter, or you know, if you just really feel like you're emotionally worked that day, you can't help but be physically and emotionally exhausted by the end of it, for sure.
Something terrible happened here.
Vera, I think that this one is the most physical one ever from all the Conjuring movies. How did you guys decompress after filming? Like, did you have to take a moment and be like, oh, I was screaming for an entire day?
Oh, no, we're the kind of actors that will go home and run another 5 miles. But I think it's not, and that's like the fun stuff for me. That's really fun. Like all the action stuff was a fun change for me. But again, I just echo what Patrick says. The hardest thing, time and time again, is always delivering the robust emotion that is necessary to sort of convey these incredibly operatic moments that they write for us. You know, that is the most physically depleting for me.
Lorraine?
And let me ask you guys, we have seen the relationship of Ed and Lorraine through the years now, through the decades. And I was wondering, what have you guys learned about their marriage that you can apply to your own relationships when they're in the middle of all these horrible things happening to them, but their love is so strong that it keeps going?
I think it's the opposite. I think probably that Patrick and I are both really blessed to have really amazing partners by our side. I think we know how to bring it to these roles only because we've got killer people mates by our side, and we know how to portray it. We know how to portray really powerful love. You know, I think it's the opposite. I think my relationship with my husband has informed this one.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Lorraine! Lorraine! You all right?
And Patrick, your director, Michael, he directed La Llorona, who's one of the most famous Mexican ghosts ever.
Right.
So I was wondering, if you guys could choose who Ed and Lorraine, what ghost, fictional or real ghost, they should investigate, who would you guys choose?
Casper.
You guys need a friendly ghost, huh?
I just think
definitely.
it's really funny to be really just dead set on like being scared of Casper, but every time he bursts out, he would smile and be a friendly ghost, but everyone else was terrified of him, except for Ed and Lorraine. And it was our job to show the world that Casper is truly the friendly ghost.
I would pay to see that. Thank you so much, guys. I love the movie.
Bye.
Adios. Bye-bye.